Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new TCX Clima Surround GTX boot, available at RevZilla.com. All right, sweaty foot guy, you put that damn popcorn down. You listen up right now. I'm gonna shock your system. This could be the ultimate sweaty foot defeating Gore-Tex 3-season hot weather boot. This is called the TCX Clima Surround GTX. Gore-Tex, waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life. We've seen it. And pay no attention to the clown shoe on my left. That is a deconstructed version. I'm gonna show you the new school technology that goes into this boot. But for basically around the $300 mark, what TCX has done is brought new Gore technology to the table to stand atop the shoulders of the AirTech GTX Evo, which is their previous best-selling 3-season hot weather Gore-Tex waterproof boot. And now you have the Clima Surround. What's special about it? The sole. The sole of this boot. And no, I'm not talking about the sole in a musical sense. I'm talking about the sole that we've removed here to show you the bottom of the boot, and now a new school footbed with directly ventilated channels using a patented Gore technology, which allows you to have direct ventilation to the bottom or sole of your foot. And that, for folks that have overly sweaty feet or ride predominantly in hot weather environments, is going to be a key feature here. Still waterproof, breathable. It's still CE rated. A 3/4 height boot done in Cordura mesh with integrated TPR for great protection. Again, this boot really does it all from a touring perspective. But now when we look at the finished boot, you can see these air channels in the bottom that directly allow airflow to come in, circulate across the bottom of the foot, which is your biggest uncovered area of surface area. And now you have the ability for this Gore-Tex bootie to allow water and sweat to evaporate off your foot from the bottom and really keep you cool via the fact that the sweat's not staying in there and getting clammy on you, and the evaporative cooling effect, which allows your perspiration, your body's natural defense for heat, to evaporate off, wick that heat away with it. And again, an area of high surface area getting a lot of blood flow now to be cooled off. You can tell I'm ranting and raving, and the reason is for years and years and years in moto, we see very little boot innovation. We see a lot of people just trying to copy off everybody else, and a few key brands that say this is a new technology, this adds new functionality, this can help a rider be more comfortable or more safe. I love the fact that TCX has gone out. They've continued to work with Gore-Tex, and now they are the first to bring this Clima Surround technology from Gore-Tex into the motorcycle boot universe. Now, fit-wise, these fit just like TCX's. They're going to be a 3/4 height. They're going to have a slightly wider than average footbed, which is a good thing. They're kind of that B+C rating from TCX. They're Euro sizes. The size chart fits true to size. Don't worry about it. And remember, we ship free over $39. I also don't think they have an overly pronounced arch. No worries there. I'd also love if you click our logo, subscribe to us, RevZilla, on our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Clima Surround GTX from TCX. Now, if we look at the boot more directly past the sole, let's look at the bottom of the sole here. Remember, this is your touring sole. I'm gonna give it about a 5 out of 10 on the stiff scale, which means it's gonna provide tactile response. It's a multitude of different durometers, hardnesses, depending on what's gonna come in contact, from the heel, shock absorbing, to the area that's going to integrate with your foot peg, into the toe, which needs to flex with you. Be shock absorbing. Now that molds directly into that Clima Surround, or the surround area from Gore-Tex. And then you have your upper. And your upper is really a mixture of materials. You'll see that this Cordura, which is a beefed up mesh, actually is a reinforced leather mesh on the backside as well. And even in the toe box, you're gonna see that surrounding reinforcement there. That's going to give you more stability and protection in the toe. That's typically how these are built out. Also have TPR that's integrated. I asked if that was fine molding, which is a different process. It's not, it's an injected TPR, or rubberized material, to maximize wear, which we're fans of. Comes all the way up. This TPR scheme continues to move up the boot. You do have a hard protector baked in here at the malleolus lateral side. You also have one medial side. Now, one of the nitpicks, we looked at this boot and we said, man, we'd love a lateral side Papa reflective. We have a Papa reflective on the back. Ultimately, I'm going to tell you, there's not a lot negative that I can say about this boot. We maybe might say, hey, give us a little bit more reflective tape, but other than that, they're iterating. There's a 0 to 1 factor. This could be the best ventilated 3-season hot weather touring boot we've ever seen. So TCX, all I'm going to say is you've done a good job. And to you, the viewer, I'm going to say make sure you read other rider reviews, but our opinion is a very stellar one. Now, if we look at the inside of the boot here, you're going to see medial side zipper, YKK. It's got its Velcro piece, so it stays up even when you pull it open. This is a Gore-Tex gaiter that comes all the way up, so that's where your waterproofing stops. And if we open it up, you're going to see a wider mesh for wicking at the top towards your calf, and you're also going to see this Gore-Tex material, which is typically the same liner system, which is wicks sweat out towards that Gore liner that that, again, 20+ billion pores per square inch are microscopic, allows water vapor out, but does not allow water in. Again, these are a fully waterproof boot, even though they are going to be a fully ventilated boot, again, using this Cordura mesh, which is durable. Now remember, that airflow doesn't flow through the Gore-Tex liner. It's windproof, it's waterproof, so it allows that evaporative cooling, but don't be mistaken that even though you have this great surface area for mesh, you're not getting direct airflow to your foot. If you want to go that direction, find a mesh boot, which TCX makes, there are a ton of them, that don't have a waterproof component, and you will get the direct airflow. Looking at the back really quickly, I like the heel counter that comes all the way up. I like that there's malleolus protection. This is synthetic leather, but it does not feel cheap. Again, premium materials coming in around the $300 mark for this Clima Surround GTX, which is really the next step up in anyone's line, coming into its own in 2018 from a waterproof yet fully breathable boot, utilizing the best of the Gore technology by maximizing surface area to the inner booty. The next step in your journey is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews of your TCX Clima Surround GTX. You shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion. Latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.